7 years after the start of the Team Unity coalition government, the issue of fairness to Nevis is still center stage on the national agenda. At the heart of the matter is the revenue derived from the Citizenship by Investment program. It is understood that at the start of the Team Unity government, the Charlestown Accord was signed with the agreement and understanding that the federal government of St. Kitts and Nevis would ensure that the CBI revenues would be shared based on population size. At a recent press conference of the People's Labour Party, Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris, the Minister with responsibility for finance, told news media that the issue of fair share of the CBI revenue has never been brought to the Cabinet for discussion, but was a matter discussed with him by the Premier of Nevis.
Every arrangement which we have made in relation to allocations to Nevis, they have come after presentations have been made to me by the premiers of Nevis in regard to this matter. Premier Amri came, we had a discussion over what he had proposed, what he thought then was reasonable. When Premier Amri left the political scene, Premier Brantley came, made a proposal to me. We had a discussion, and I agreed after consultation with our experts about the sustainability of the program that we will undertake to increase the allocation to Nevis by 50%. 50%, a dramatic increase from $30 million where there was none, zero, before, to $45 million. 50%. I have never been unreasonable with respect to this matter. I have a federal responsibility, and I have the laws of the land to help guide me and the technical advice to guide me.
Notwithstanding the statement of the Prime Minister, the Premier of Nevis maintains that the monies referred to by the Prime Minister was a temporary arrangement until the proper allocations to Nevis were implemented. He stated that such allocations to Nevis from the CBI revenues do not represent the proportional allocation by population agreed to under the Charlestown Accord. As such, he said, Nevis is still not getting its fair share of the CBI revenues coming into St. Kitts and Nevis.
If the agreement was that Nevis would get a pro rata share, and if we agree that that is 30%, then what is the difficulty of whoever sits in the chair of the Prime Minister saying this was the agreement and to honor that agreement? Instead of that, Nevis started to get $2 million a month. Then it increased to $3.75 million a month. And yes, many have made the argument that that is more than zero that we got before, and that is a valid argument. But that does not answer the question of whether it is fair. And we promised fairness. We promised fairness. So we keep getting this argument being advanced by some, that Nevis got this slice of the pie. They love to count up how much money Nevis get. They love to say Nevis get 45 million, plus we pay double salary, plus we do this, plus we do that. It sounds really good. But if you and your brother have a pie, and that pie is supposed to be shared fairly, equitably, based on a pro rata basis, your brother gets 70%, you get 30%. Then, simply focusing on the slice that you get doesn't tell you whether you have had a fair share. Because telling Nevis how much money Nevis has got does not tell us how big the pie is. It does not tell us how much money has come in. Because only when we know what the global figure is can we say, yes, this is fair or unfair.
Prime Minister Harris seems to be leaning towards an external organization or expertise to resolve the CBI revenues distribution impasse. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.